So, we are back with an over 9 carat piece of rough opal. It's showing beautiful electric blues. However, there's one part of the opal that's much thinner than the other parts, and there's also sand in the colour bar that I can see from on top. The question is, how much sand is there? We can only find that out once we start cutting, and we need to take this top layer of sediment off. So that's enough introduction, and that's enough waiting around. Let's jump across to the wheels. So we've hit an unbeatable sand spot. Using a torch, you can see that massive blob of sand in the middle of the gem. Trust me, the video makes it look like it doesn't reach from the top to the bottom, but sadly, it does. Oh, the trials and tribulations of cutting opal from the rough. If you're a regular consumer of opal content, you'll know that buying opal rough is always a gamble. As good as it may look, you will never know what the outcome might be before you start cutting. This is Exhibit A right here. From the small sand spots we saw in the beginning have turned into a massive snarlack pit of sand, and we hate sand. Not only is there a giant sand spot in the middle which completely ruins the whole gem, the colour is only strongest from the side. Even if I cut the opal from the other side, the colour would still show weak on top and that sand spot would still be there. It is really unfortunate. This isn't my opal, this is sent to me by a customer and I'm cutting it for them. And tragedy has struck. But they know that's a gamble with opal as much as I do. It's a shame because I hate to see opal not work out. The question is now, what do I do with it? I mean, that's not up to me. I could just tell the customer it's a complete dud and get rid of it. If they wanted me to, I could grind it on the wheel and we can pretend this one never existed. But I know that they like collecting specimen pieces, and this might just join their collection. Because opal addicts like myself enjoy opal in any form. It could be anything. Let me show you what I mean. You're getting a sneak peek into my collection today. Look at this. Let me see if I can focus it for you. You see that? It's just potch. It's a giant seam of potch. It's technically still opal. At an atomic level, this is opal, and I could cut it, I could cab it into a giant cabochon, but I've spent money on a giant specimen of opal that has no colour in it, right? That's what I mean. Opal addicts were a bit nuts, yeah? This is what it looks like in the wall. I mean, it's pretty cool, but again, it's like, some of you may think, what have you bought that for? It's got no colour in it. Just hear me out. This opal here, although it hasn't cut a beautiful gem, is still interesting to me. It shows that there is a formation of opal underground. It does display colour, and unfortunately, it's a sediment, and sometimes sandstone wins. And when it does, it hurts. But it's still interesting to see. So it may join their specimen collection or their mineral collection, I don't know, but hey, that is their decision. So I very much appreciate you tuning in. Although it was short, please like the video if you've enjoyed it and leave a comment down below with what you think. Does this sort of thing interest you? It might not, I'd be interested to know. So leave a comment with your thoughts, and as always, I will see you in a week's time.